Yo, what is up YouTube? My name is Radical, and if you want to get out of Gold Elo as a jungler, you are at the right place. There are a handful of easy to remember rules that if you follow them, I guarantee you that you're gonna get out of Gold Elo in less than 25 games. After following the rules myself, I managed to do it in 16 games, so it's completely possible. Now this doesn't mean that you can't use these rules in any Elo other than Gold, because you can certainly do that as well. However, I will make more videos on how to get out of other Elos as well, so subscribe and make sure to tune for that. Also, let me know what Elo I should do next in the comments down below. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Rule number 1. Always prioritize reliable gold over everything else. This is the most important rule, which is why it's rule number 1. If you want to solo carry your games, you need to be as farmed as possible. Meaning you need to prioritize the action that grants you the most amount of gold with the highest chance. For example, if you can land successful ganks over and over and get kills, well, that will be the best way to gain gold. But the chances of that happening is very low. So getting your camps when they're up, fighting for the scuttle crabs, and also getting CS from the empty lanes that are not being farmed by your team are the best possible way to gain reliable gold that is just up for grabs. Rule number 2. Do not force objectives. As a jungler, you are the one that needs to call for objectives. If you see that you don't have prior for your laners, or that they are weaker than their counterpart on the enemy, you should just back up and focus on CS instead. Now, I wouldn't say to look for this consistently because it's a little bit risky. What you can do is look for a quick 1 or maximum 2 camp invade to build up a CS advantage over the enemy jungler. However, if you have your own camps up, it's completely fine to go for full clearing until you find the next opportunity. There have been games where I can't secure grubs or the first 2 drags because I can see that my laners are very behind, and leaving it to chance that all of a sudden they're going to do an insane outplay and win us the fight is incredibly unrealistic. So what I do is focus on farming and possibly looking for invades to build up a CS advantage over the enemy jungler. And then I would fight for 3rd drag or Rift Herald because I know that I'm much more powerful than the enemy jungler. And even if my team is behind, I can actually carry the fight instead of rolling the dice every single time at the objectives. Rule number 3. Learn the fastest clear for the champion that you play. This is the easiest way to get better as a jungler with the least amount of work. All you need to do is look at a challenger player that knows the ins and outs of that specific champ, and you just copy the way that they clear. This is insanely strong in low elo because this means that you're going to be farming more, you're going to be getting to the scuttle crab, and you're going to gank sooner than the enemy jungler. These things are everything that lead you to win the game. This also means you don't want to first time a champion in a ranked match. If you want to learn and gain experience on a champion, it's best to do it in a normal match. Or at least, as I said, learn and practice the best clear for that champion in the practice tool first. Rule number 4. Do not help losing teammates. Or in other words, play with winning teammates. This happens quite regularly in low elo. Sometimes your top laner just dies 3 times solo and starts spam pinging you for help. Never go for these ganks unless you yourself have 2 or 3 kills and you know that you're very powerful. Otherwise, evade these ganks because most of the time they are a waste of time. Even if you manage to help them and successfully get a kill, there is a high chance that that player is going to underperform the whole game, throwing away the lead that they gained from the gank. So dedicating your most important resource, which is time, to these players is an absolute waste. You want to prioritize playing with the strongest players on your team, not the weakest. Even if your mid laner dies twice solo, if they are a good player, they will come back and make good plays as the game goes on. Rule number 5. Always mute the toxic players. This is a very important rule even though it has nothing to do with the gameplay itself. It's generally not a bad idea to have your team chat open. But if you see your teammates flaming you, spam pinging you, or anything like that, just mute them, because this could definitely affect your focus in a negative way. You also never want to start arguing with your teammates in any situation. If they are playing badly and misusing their spells, you can hint at them respectfully. But if they take it the wrong way, never talk back and just mute. Trust me, this will make you enjoy the game and even win you more games at the end of the day. Let's be honest, when was the last time that you argued with someone in a game and they said, "Oh, you know what? You're actually right. I was wrong." Yeah, that's right. Never. So don't bother ruining your mood and focus for nothing. So with that being said, those are the 5 rules that you need to remember to get out of Gold Elo. I guarantee you that if you follow these rules, you will get out of Gold Elo in no time. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Once I get out of Plat, I will definitely make a video on that as well. If you'd like me to create a video on how to get out of Bronze and Silver, let me know down in the comments below. Even though the same rules apply to those Elos as well, I think they're a bit different. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.